My word for last year was move, as in move my butt off the couch. Doing it wrong. No, I'm not doing it wrong. I'm doing it my way. I'm going to have options. Dog tired. My head hit the pillow and I was out. It's
Problems will fade if you're ready for a good time. Count on me. There's a party in the backyard. Dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good.
Guys, how you doing? I'm gonna get right into it. Yeah, I got my wifey mug. It's gonna be a long one. You might want to get yourself a cup of coffee, and yeah. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna go with it. So I've been planning this video to do for a couple of days. I'm terrible at this kind of video. It gets lengthy, and the whole looking over here thing. I kind of got the camera scooted over a little bit so I try to look at the camera lens or whatever where you're supposed to look, but I always end up looking at myself. I don't know what to say about that. So and I don't know, I wanted to make sure this was good and put together, and I'm going to try some new editing with this. We shall see. Kind of where I talk, but then I show pictures or clips from previous videos, but I'm still talking and it's not a voiceover. I don't know what you call that. But anyway, so I figured out how to do that. I didn't know how to do that before, so I'm going to try that, and it might take me a while to edit this. So, and again, it might be a long video. So this is my 21 by 21. I'm kind of doing this a little backwards. But wait, let me stop there for a second. So first I want to say welcome to my channel, and I am Michelle at My Everyday Wife Life, in case you are new, and I am a stay-at-home wife for the last 20 years. Doesn't seem like it's been that long. I was a preschool teacher for like 20 years, and then, I mean, not 20, 18-ish. Anyway, and then I'm an empty nester. I have one son. He's 32. He lives in San Francisco, so it's just me. And sometimes hubby makes an appearance. It depends what he's got going on. And y'all have been seeing him more often recently, only because he's been on staycation. He had off for 17 days, and then he had to go back to work for a week, and then he was off for another 17 days. So that's like, yeah. So he was more wanting to be on camera, or not minding being on camera for those. Anyway, so I'd love to have you subscribe and stay tuned for some more videos. This type of videos, maybe I'll do some more sit-down videos, and but mostly like cleaning and organizing, and what else? Cooking, and all those, everything home. So this is my everyday wife life. All right, so this is my 21 by 2021. This is a recap, a review of the year. So I did a video like this in 2018, and yeah, so I haven't done one. I didn't do one for 2019 or 2020. So this stems from a channel called Get Your Shit Together. Yep, I always forget her name. She was doing an 18 before 2018, and I think she did it like halfway through the year, and of things she wanted to get accomplished before the end of the year. But I don't do things like that. So you know, I don't like to make myself, well, I like to make lots of lists. So if you are a list maker and you are up for that, I am your channel. I'm an OCD-ish list maker for sure, but I kind of rein that in quite a bit this year, so I'm pretty proud of that. So so instead of making some resolutions, which I'm not doing, and I have not done that for a long time, I just feel like it's setting yourself up to fail. I like to make a list at the end of the year of stuff that I have accomplished. Now, I'm a little it's easier for me to do that because I do YouTube, so I could just go look at my videos and see what I did. But I do know in my head. Anyway, I want to encourage you to do the same thing. I know everybody had a rough year, and I almost feel guilty saying I had a pretty good year. Yes, there was some bad points in the year, but again, if you're new to my channel, I have Hashimoto's autoimmune disease, and I've been struggling since, and I don't have a thyroid. I had thyroid cancer in 2012, and they totally take it out, and living without the thyroid is not fun. Yeah, it's difficult to say the least. So, and managing my thyroid medicine has been difficult. I've had to change my medicine 4 times. I know, subscribers, I'm sorry if you're probably tired of hearing this story, but I know I have some new subscribers, so I want to let them know. So I've struggled up and down, and 2019 was a horrible year for me. Huge brain fog, severe brain fog, severe depression, severe anxiety, and severe fatigue. So I overcame that. I'm back. I feel like myself, and even better. So there's still some things to work on. Always, isn't there always some things to work on? So yeah, so the channel that I got that idea from, the How You Get Your Shit Together channel, to do that, and that's what I'm doing. I'm encouraging you. I have a free printable for you. Now, don't mind the not good print out. It will print out fine for you. I just need more ink in my printer, but I didn't want to wait any longer. That meant going to Target and getting printer ink and yada yada yada. So I just printed it out. So this is the list. This is a blank list. And so what I encourage you to do is turn off the camera right now. Go print this out. Go print this out. And as I'm talking to you, maybe you have done some of the same things I'm doing. And I'm talking not major stuff, little stuff. So, hey, anything counts. To write it down. And then you have had a list of 21 things. And here's my list that I actually, you can look at this. It's my free printables is down below. I put the free printables list back in my description. I have over like 10, maybe 15 free printables, checklists, and all that kind of stuff. You can click the link down below. You can just print them out and on Google Drive. And so this is my printable list that I did. So let's get started, shall we? Apparently I still have some brain fog, so I forgot what I was saying already. So my word for last year was move, as in move my butt off the couch. Yes, for like 18 months, because my depression started again because I had to change my medicine and it wasn't working, yada yada yada. So that started like in July of 2018, and then it just spiraled downward, and then once I got my medicine adjusted, blah blah blah. Anyway, I was camped out on the couch, literally camped out on the couch for a year. I mean, I did stuff because I had to, because guess what? Hubby wasn't gonna do it. So, you know, if I didn't have any clean underwear, I had to get up and do some laundry. And he wasn't going to go grocery shopping, and he wasn't going to cook. So we did eat out a lot. And so there's that. Anyway, let's move on, Michelle. So I'm sure the first thing on my list is, you guys can put this on your list. So again, it's little things, and a lot of it is self-care because of what I was going through, and I'm feeling much better. Thanks to you guys, because you have motivated me, because I know you're watching and I know you're commenting, and they have helped me along the way. So thank you very much. Thank you. Love my subbies. You guys are. So the first one is to cook more. So definitely I cooked more this year. So because we didn't have a choice. And then that just became a habit. So we were eating out a lot in 2019. So I'm getting confused here because it's, anyway, 21. Because I was doing the whole cook once, eat twice thing. And we stopped eating out, which is the number 2. So the second thing is eating out less. So we ate out less. I used to have frosted coffees daily. Yes, daily. Sometimes twice a day. Oh my God, it was so bad. So, and after the initial beginning of the pandemic and restaurants started to open up again, we went back to getting a frosted coffee. Actually one time. And then I'm like, you know what? This ain't so good. I'm not saying I don't drink coffee. I need to work. That is something I need to work on this next coming year. But we just didn't like it. Plus, I'm trying to do less dairy. So that was a good thing. So the coffee we drink, it has powdered milk in it. Yeah, we won't talk about that. But anyway, so that's 2. So, and then, you know, sometime in April, it didn't really take me long to decide that I needed to take this time to say, you know what, in 2018 and 19, I did nothing, and I feel like I was missing out. Life was passing me by. So this was my time to catch up to everyone else, which that is a stupid thing for me to say, but I don't know better words for that, but you know what I mean. My house was a disaster. I declutter on my channel, but it had gotten cluttered up again. I mean, not bad, but it had gotten cluttered up again because I wasn't doing the maintenance. My Tidy and Reorganize, that's a series. And so I wasn't doing that. Yeah, and it needed some deep cleaning and stuff like that. So, where am I going with this? So, I said, I need to catch up. So the first thing I did was I decided to eat clean again because I've gotten way off track. I was eating gluten. I am gluten intolerant. So, yeah, it makes me swell up like the Marshmallow Puff boy. Marshmallow Puff man. Pillsbury Doughboy. Whatever. Anyway, so I did that. And guess what? I lost 20 pounds. That was it. Anyway, I need to not say but here. So I lost 20 pounds this year. So, and then at some point during the year, when was it? You guys remind me. I think it was when I did the healthy eating challenge. That was August. And it takes 6 months to get the gluten out of your system. And so, sad to report that not bad, not like I was before, but over Christmas and, well, I did good at Thanksgiving. I think I only had like very minor of gluten, and then Christmas came and I had plans to make gluten-free cookies. That never happened, and so, but I'm back on no gluten. So once I go gluten-free, and if I get sidetracked, it's kind of a little easier to get started again. So that's number 5. So number 6 is to drink green smoothies. So I started doing that like in August too. And so I used to juice, but then which I started doing that again this year, but that is messy and it's so wasteful. So then I come across a series of channels talking about green smoothies, and this doctor claims to have cured her lupus by eating clean and eating green smoothies. I know some people were like, yeah, right. I don't know. I believe it. But anyway, you have to watch her videos. I'll put the link down below. It is very interesting. I believe it. So I started drinking green smoothies because it wasn't wasteful. So I put like cucumber, lemon, kale, spinach, a little bit of pineapple, and a half a banana, and what else in there? Some carrot juice and ginger. Did I say that? And lemon, and put it in my NutriBullet, and then there's no waste. And that hugely helps my inflammation. Yes, it really has helped. So I'm planning on doing more of that. I did actually I stopped drinking them during Christmas. But I started drinking them again. I drank one yesterday and then once or twice after Christmas. So, yeah, there's that. So, and then the next one is, it might be odd to you because these are not all care things. These are things that I accomplished. So I accomplished the family room makeover. Now it's not done. I started it before the whole thingy happened. I started that in either February or March, and we painted the wall like, I don't know, 4 times. It was ridiculous before I found a color, and I still don't like the color that it is. And so we did that, and it still needs, the other walls still need to be done, but I bought a new rug, a new couch, and changed the decor up in there, and so made over that. And the link to that series is down below. So I still, like I said, I still need to, and I decluttered some stuff and to make it more open. And yeah, I didn't like all the stuff on the shelves that are on the wall. So it's less. I'm learning to have less. Less is more. Yes, it's baby steps. I think it's an age thing too, because I talk to my sister and my cousins and a lot of people on YouTube. It's an age thing. And I know a lot of you that watch me are like from 45 to 65, that you're just in that stage of life that you just, I am not going to be a minimalist, guys. It is not happening, but I'm just going to get rid of stuff little by little. I'm not going to, you know, like, oh, I got to do it all in a year. Why? Why you going to do that to yourself? And listen, I got to go and declutter my mom and dad's house. So there's that on my plate too, so I'm not worried about it. And then the next one is to start, and yes, I said start. Don't be making these goals for yourself that you can't attain. That's why I'm making this list at the end of the year. I started my landscape makeover. If you are a subscriber and you know that drama that went through that, because at the beginning of the year I had anxiety, and it was just really, and my handyman, aka my brother, couldn't help me anymore, and I actually don't know if that's gonna ever happen. Long story, and don't ask. Anyway, so yeah, so I started it. I tried to start it in the summer. It didn't really happen, and I did quite a bit in the fall, and yeah. So it's still, I'm working on it. It's gonna be a work in progress. So yeah, I have plans for that, and I will show that in another video. I'm going to do a video of a house tour, and then with the house tour, I'm going to do what our plans are for. It's not going for the year and for the future, because I'm going to have options. Because I like to write a list of my options instead of a list of things that I'm going to get done for the year, and whatever that doesn't get done this year, I just transfer it over to next year. That's what I do with my weekly list too. So anyway, watch my channel. You will see. So, and then in January, I started doing, was it? Yeah, even before the pandemic happened, I was feeling better. And so then or sometime around January, but not great, guys. But I pushed myself. And because I knew you were watching, and filming motivates me, because I know you're watching to motivate you, and I like your comments, yada yada yada. It's awesome. Anyway, start a channel. It'll help you. That's why I started my channel in the first place. So so I started doing deep cleaning, and then somewhere around September there was some other YouTubers doing a collab, and I started spring cleaning. Look, guys, I don't spring clean. I rarely spring clean. And so, which I don't understand spring cleaning. Can I just say that? I don't get it. Because the spring is when you want to be outside in the nice weather. Why are you going to spring clean? I'm thinking you need to winter clean so that when spring comes along, you can go out and enjoy sunshine. Number one thing is for you to get some sunshine. So I started that. And then sometime in May, I started to do my own cleaning routine. So I was a past self-proclaimed nonconformist. There's even a video called No More Cleaning Routine, when I did like collabs with people on cleaning. I think that was Sophia from My Great Challenge. But I have since changed my mind. You know what? Sometimes things work for you for that period of time, and it doesn't no longer work for you, and then I don't know what I'm trying to say, that that if you have a routine, well, I didn't have any routine, let's just say, so if you have a routine, that may only work for you for a certain amount of time because your life changes, circumstances change, you know, you become an empty nester, you lose your job, and that your whole routine is going to change, and it's going to change the dynamics of the house, like it did this year with hubby staying home from work. Yeah, that was a whole thing. It's great now, but it was getting used to. It was difficult. Anyway, so I started a cleaning routine, and I called it my one and done cleaning routine, which is a little Fly Lady-ish. I don't follow Fly Lady, and I wanted to do Clean Mama, and then I realized that wasn't going to work for me, so it's kind of a combination of both. It's my own zone cleaning. People get confused when they watch that. They're like, wait, that's not Fly Lady. You're doing it wrong. No, I'm not doing it wrong. I'm doing it my way. You do you, boo. Anyway, I'm just kidding. People didn't say that, but I'm just making fun of that. They did. I think they were confused that I was doing Fly Lady though. So it combines daily chores, weekly cleaning, and zone cleaning, which for me is deep cleaning or decluttering, and I'm pretty sure that's what Fly Lady does too, all in one full swoop. So I'm not having to clean every day of the week and whatever. I still have to do my daily chores, which, confession, that don't always happen. Yeah. So the next one is declutter my home, and I did do that. So I'm trying to remember. I got notes here too. So decluttering, I did my craft room. It took me all year to get that decluttered. It was a mess. So and in case you didn't know, if you're new to my channel, I did a craft room makeover where I replaced the flooring, got new IKEA cabinets several years ago. Y'all tell me, I don't remember. I think it's 3 or 4 years ago. But anyway, over that bout of depression, it got a mess. And so I decluttered it. I tried to start it in January. I don't remember where I finished. I also did a challenge called Clean Your Drawers Challenge. So it was a 30-day challenge where you cleaned 1 drawer a day, and a bunch of other YouTubers joined me. I decluttered my candles, and I got a handle on my paperwork. Not completely. If you follow me for any length of time, you know paperwork is a huge thorn in my side, and I made progress. Yes, progress. So I did that. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what else I did. And I continue to do tidy and reorganize videos. That is the series that I have done for the last couple years, because when I started YouTube, I started decluttering, major decluttering. Well, I've always done that, but it got put by the wayside because of my health issues. So I started decluttering again, and then I pretty much had decluttered most things, not the paperwork, not the memorabilia and photos, and the garage is a whole another story. That was the only things I didn't finish. Oh, and that Monica closet. So I just did a tidy and reorganize series where I'd go back to those same places, because you guys, you can't just declutter and then be done. No. You still have to tidy and reorganize that. So I did that. I did that throughout the year. And then in September I did self-care. So well, I had slacked off on self-care, mainly my doctor's appointments, but also with COVID, that kind of put it even worse behind. And I still have some to do. So, but I did go to the gynecologist. She did have me make a mammogram appointment, which, well, she told me to make a mammogram appointment. She has to set that up or something before I can do it. Anyway, I mean, she did, but I didn't make the appointment. So I still have to do that. And I got my blood work done, which I hadn't done in a while. And I have an appointment in February. And I got to do more blood work. So I'm going to continue to do that. But the whole month of September, I did a self-care thing. I think I got my hair cut. I got a pedicure. And it was my birthday month. So I really took care of myself. You know, I just watched a video today. And it was, I'll put... Well, it is on Instagram. I don't think I can link it. I could tell you what, I can link her channel. That's what I can do. Her Instagram account. I can do that. And so I believe she is a what do you want to call it? Self-care doctor. What is it called? A life coach, something like that. Whatever. I don't know what you call that. It's So anyway, she said she got a message from one of her subscribers or followers on Instagram and said, you know, when you're on an airplane, you're supposed to put your mask on first. We're not talking about COVID mask, people. You need to put your mask on first before you can help others. Just think about that for a minute. I think you know what that means. Go watch the video. I thought it was pretty interesting. Plus, I did put a link on my Instagram account, which is MyEveryDayWifeLife, if you want daily content. Because, guys, I have to slack off on the videos. I cannot be putting out all these videos like I've been. Yeah, it's going to be like 3 a week. 2 to 3 a week. Maybe sometimes 4. I don't know. I got to give myself time to edit and post them and do other things. Yes. Now that I'm feeling better. Biking with hubby and all that kind of stuff. And that's going to be here. So, yeah. So you can go to my Instagram account but you need to do that today because it will be gone. Because I put the link on my stories today. So anyway, her thing will be down below in the description. So, and then walk and bike. And I did combine those because I happen to have more than 21 things. So I combined the walk and bike more. So what was it? In April, I did a walk 30 days challenge. And in the past, I have done what was called the walk 100 miles challenge. And I decided, you know what? I need to do something different. It was just, which was a good thing because it was a span over 3 months. You had to walk 100 miles. And I also told people, you finish when you finish. So if you don't finish your 100 miles by the end of the 90 days, just finish. But, which was helpful instead of saying, I'm going to walk every day, you know, but I found myself walking like 4 miles one day and then not walking for 3-4 days. And I said, you know what? I'm older. I need to walk a little bit every day instead of a lot of it just some days. Yes. I think it's more important when you're older to do that. And it was just easier. And guess what? I did the Walk of 30 Days challenge in April. And then I played it by ear. But I ended up doing it in May and in June. Right, guys? I'll have to check back. But I'm pretty sure that's what I did. So that was the equivalent of the Walk 100 Miles challenge, which is a 3-month thing. And I walked, I have it written down somewhere. I walked around 140 miles. I'll put it down here. Yeah, that was more than the Walk 100 Miles challenge. Yeah. And then I did another Walk 30 Days challenge in October. And I walked another 30 miles. So that was around 170, 180 miles that I walked. Now that was dedicated miles. Some people were asking me why I don't wear a Fitbit because I just don't like to wear it. And I don't really care. As long as I'm moving, I don't care about my steps. I want to walk for exercise. Steps is just your daily thing that you should be doing anyway. And I don't like wearing the Fitbit. I don't like having something on my wrist. I don't know. I will wear it when I go out, like a bracelet, but as soon as I get home, it comes off. So I don't like that. And my phone doesn't work because I film on my phone, so it doesn't always count the steps if I'm whatever. Anyway, so I did that. So then, and then I do have get more sunshine because I think that's really important. So that kind of naturally happened because I didn't really set out to do that because, well, I started the Walk a 30 Days challenge and I was getting more sunshine and stuff. So sunshine is really important. Guys, if you're not going to walk, at least go outside with I know right now it's cold for some of you. Go outside and sit outside for 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. And you need to wait till like 10 o'clock or 11-ish something at least. And so the sun's shining right down in your face. Close your eyes and let your your skin absorb that vitamin D. Sit there for 10 minutes with your coffee, and yeah, I know you're going to be all covered up with your winter coat and stuff, but you'll still be able to get it on your face. Just 10 minutes. It's so important because I know some of you guys are on lockdown. You need that sunshine. You need that vitamin D for your mental health and your physical health. It just helps so many things. Look it up. It's really important. I still take a vitamin D supplement, because if I Hashimoto's, actually most people are vitamin D deficient. But so go get some blood work to see if you're low. Ask your doctor, and if he says no, say yes. Insist. Some doctors do that. Like, we don't need that. Yes. Vitamin D for sure, but no amount of vitamin D, for me anyway, supplement, can take the place of sunshine. It makes me feel so good. But I totally understand, because if you were not getting it, because when I was depressed, and I was depressed due to my thyroid, because I was lacking the hormones and the medicine wasn't working, that caused it. So my sister would call me up or text me and say, Michelle, go outside and do what I just said. Go outside and sit outside with your water, with your coffee, and get 10 minutes of sunshine. And I didn't do it. I don't know. It was like a force field was pushing me down on the couch. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to. And yeah, I don't know. So I couldn't do any of these things that I did this year until I got that fixed. And that was my number one thing that I did. It's not on this list, because that kind of happened before. That happened in 2019. So I didn't put it on the list. But I'm telling you this because I get it. I get it that you can't do all these things when you feel so bad. It's like a blanket is covering you and you can't get it off. So I get it. I understand. So then go to your doctor and get some different medicine. I'm not saying anxiety medicine, because I never took, or depression medicine. I never took it. I'm not saying I'm against that. I'm just saying, if it's your thyroid, I know a lot of you follow me that have thyroid issues or Hashimoto's. If it's your thyroid, I think, I'm not a doctor, I think, and from the research I've done, I'm pretty sure my endocrinologist is in agreement, that is lack of thyroid hormones, the right ones. And everyone is different. Everyone is different. I need to do a video on that. Let me know in the comments below, because that will take too long. So I need to go more quickly here. So sunshine. So lifting weights. I started lifting weights. I was doing that when I was riding my bike and going to the park, and just 5 minutes, or 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just 5 pound weights, 3 pound weights. I had planned on doing 3, but I only had 5 pound weights. And I procrastinated. Oh, I just remembered oh no, it's on my list. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So I procrastinated getting 3 pound weights, but guess what? I ended up getting used to them, and I'm fine. And just that little bit was making a huge difference. Just these little tiny things, you will begin to see, and just introduce them one at a time if you're not doing them. But this video is about what you did do. So, but if these are some things that you want to achieve this year, just do them just worry about one thing a month. That's what I did this year. Not that I wasn't doing all these other things, but I introduced one new thing, or reintroduced one thing each month, and worked on that, and didn't worry about the rest. That's my suggestion. So because I was doing all these things, guess what happened? Naturally, I went to bed earlier because I was dog tired. My head hit the pillow and I was out. Yeah, it used to take me forever to go to sleep. I used to not get up until 11, y'all. Yeah. Anyway, so I get up at no later than 7. Sometimes it's 5 and 6. This morning, though, I didn't get up till 8. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. And yeah, won't worry about it. That was a one-time thing, right? And then I go to bed earlier too because I'm tired. Did I already say that? So I go to bed earlier. Oh, yeah. So I wake up earlier. 2 different things. I could put them together, but I'm not, because I need 21 things. And then procrastination. I am a huge procrastinator. So I started a series called Anti-Procrastination Wednesday, and I started making a list of things I've been procrastinating, things that got put by the wayside, because you know what. And I got a lot of stuff done, and I'm going to revamp that. And well, I'm going to start doing that again. I'm going to start doing a Procrastination Wednesday. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested. And that free printables below, you could start today. You don't have to wait for me. You could start today. So I already started writing some things. The truck oil needs change, but you'll see that in a plan with me video that I'm going to be doing sometime this week. Yeah. So then plan more. There you go. Lead right into that. So I started planning more this year, and I noticed when I was depressed, I wasn't writing lists. And then I'm like, I told hubby, I said, if I don't write lists, you got to know something's wrong. Something's wrong here. The neurons are not making the right connection. And yeah, definitely huge brain fog. And I'm not talking about I forgot where my keys are, guys. No. I'm not talking I forgot where my phone is. No, I'm talking about y'all know I wasn't making videos during that time, here and there. So when you saw me, I was having a good day. Not that was a great day. It was a good day. That I was able to edit the video, post it, and whatever. And then other days, I wasn't even able to get on the computer. I couldn't figure out how to upload. And yes, brain bad. Seriously, lack of needed hormones is the thing. So I started planning more. I started using a notebook, and it's more organized, and it's not all over the place. It's the more, yeah, I'll show you that. And well, you can click the plan with me videos if you want to see that. I've progressed over time, and I have a new planner, so I'll be showing you that and how I organize it. And I've reduced it down to a couple planners instead of 10. I don't know if I had that many. I'm just kidding. Okay, and so then I'm sure there is a lot more I wanted to say. This is going to be a long video. So there's a couple other things that happened, but that's good enough. And again, I'll show you. But the last thing that I have on there, which I've done that before, again, I reintroduced some things that I've already done that I need to do. And the last one is bite my tongue. Bite my tongue. And that was concerning hubby. You know, even after 35 years of marriage, 39 years being together, you still can learn some things. And plus, too, I think I got in some bad habits with being depressed, and I would just like nag him, like, why don't you help me more? And you know what? It was a good thing he didn't help me more when I was depressed, because had he had done the laundry for me, I wouldn't have got up and did it myself. I would have still sat on the couch. Had he went to the grocery store for me, I would have still sat on the couch and let him go to the grocery store for me. And had I cooked and cleaned, had he cooked and cleaned for me, I'm not saying he doesn't do that. He does, but I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have ever got off the couch. So just a little side note, I don't know that was his plan. However, the man is dog tired too. I imagine it's not fun coming home every day to a person who is depressed and has anxiety. And being a man, you know, he wants to fix it. And he couldn't fix it because I had to fix it. You have to fix it. You have to fix it. I had to fix myself. Nobody was going to come rescue me. I wanted somebody to come rescue me, but I had to rescue myself. I had to figure out what I needed, talk to my doctor, put my big girl panties on, and get it done. It was hard when your brain is not working. It was really hard. Yeah, so anyway, the point is I started biting my tongue in the beginning of the again, my sister taught me that one long time ago. She's like, Sally, you just need to bite your tongue. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, just bite your tongue. No, so, in the beginning of the pandemic, I was nagging him quite a bit, probably, because y'all know I've said it in the video, that, thing like he would just leave the food cans on the counter and not put them in the trash. And then there was cat food plates all over the floor because we feed the cats with the, yes, I'm calling him out, but I need to call myself out too. I'm sure there was plenty. And he didn't say anything about it. Like, I leave my dirty clothes on the floor and they don't go in the hamper. He never does that. Anyway, so I was trying to get him to do it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm being really good, babe. I'm cleaning the house. The house is clean. Can't you just do this one thing for me? Because when that happened, I had trays set up. I know this is ridiculous. Not even the point. So that each cat had a tray, and that's where their food went, and then it wouldn't get on the floor and crumbs on the floor, blah, blah, blah. It just made a mess. So I'm like, can you just put the plate on the tray? And then I just stopped. I stopped nagging him and bit my tongue, and I started cleaning it up, and I started putting it in the garbage and all like that. And not lo and behold did he start doing it, but lo and behold, he started doing things for me. Because I wasn't nagging him. Who wants to do stuff for their spouse when they're nagging them to do other things? So, although I would have to say a lot of that has to do with, well, some of it. I'll have to give him some credit. Some of that has to do with he's been on vacation. So I see his potential. I see his potential. I can't wait for him to retire. So I'm gonna give him some grace. Like I said, the man is tired. So he started making me lunch, started making me breakfast, and I don't even remember. I probably should have made a list. He started doing all these things. Oh, he's unloading the dishwasher and loading the dishwasher more and keeping up after himself and not leaving stuff everywhere, because usually the man was great. He never left stuff out like that. But being home 24/7, and he never leaves the house, guys. I think twice. He likes being at home. It's in this whole thing. I'm the one that goes to the grocery store. He doesn't even want to go to Target or anything like that. He's like, no, I'm good. He rides his bike. We go for golf cart rides, and he's fine. So the point of all that is learn to bite your tongue. So I learned how to do that again, and it's working out good. We were at each other's throats a little bit in the beginning. I think it was getting used to the routine. It was hard to work around him. I was like, can you go upstairs and work? And because he has meetings after meetings after meetings, and somehow we worked it out, and it wasn't bothering me as much. And it takes time to get used to. And I love being home. I can't wait. I love him being home. I think I would not have done too good had he not had to still go to work. Not to mention, I'm afraid he would have probably got COVID if he was going to work every day. Yeah. And so that was a blessing for sure. So, yeah. I didn't talk long enough. This is going to be a long video. I'm going to post something on YouTube and Instagram if I should split it up. I think I'll just do one video. It'll be all right. I just want to be done with it because I got other stuff to do. So there's plenty that I want to do this year, but basically I just want to do these same things, but better. So I'm not going to make a list. It happens naturally. Well, I make lists throughout the year. You guys know I do make a list of, I guess you would call them goals, or I've called them options. My options for the month, the things that I would like to get done. And I was doing quarterly, and I realized that doesn't work anymore, but I'll be talking about that more. But I made a 22 by 22 printable for you too. And again, it's messed up, but when you print it out, it won't be. I need more ink. So I'm going to hang this up. And when I do something, instead of waiting to the end of the year, hopefully that'll be inspiration. When I do something like that's on this list, maybe it might be more major. I don't know. I'll write it down. So by the end of the year, I have done 22 things. So yeah, there's plenty of other things that I want to do and tweak everything. And I'm going to be doing more walk 100 miles challenge. I'm thinking March or April. I haven't decided when to start that. I want to stretch more. I barely touched based on that. And I was doing good on the lifting weights, but I got sidetracked from that. So, and I have the walking and the biking down pretty good that I don't even need to track that anymore. I feel like I'm moving, and even that has happened. I am moving. I still was staying on the couch a little bit here and there. My energy has been going up, up, up. At some point I thought, and talk about my word for this year. At some point I, what's the word I'm looking for? I settled for where I was at, and I'm like, oh, I'm 56 now. Well, I think at the time I was 55. I turned 56 in September. I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to get back to where I was because I'm older now, and this is just how it's going to be. I'm just not going to have as much energy, which is true, but it wasn't true. I didn't think I was going to gain any more energy. I thought it was going to be there. I mean, I still needed to work on the lifting the weights, the walking, and the biking, and my cleaning routine and all that to do better on that. But as far as energy, yeah, I got some more energy. I don't know where that came from. Exactly. And I think I can still gain more energy. It's not going to be like I was when I was 20, obviously, but it's more than I thought. So I need to have patience. I have 2 words this year. I have patience. And then I came across some things, and I don't remember the quote. Yeah. And the other thing that I want to work on is water. Oh, it's terrible. Y'all know I struggle with water, and I do have my water here. And so you know how that quote goes. What does it go? I'll put it here, as I'm terrible. I forgot to write it down and stuff. So that quote, it goes, you keep trying to do the same thing, expecting different results. Yeah. So I know I've preached and preached. Drink your water, drink your water. Juice doesn't count. We've done water challenges with the Walk 100 Miles Challenge, and I did do a water challenge this year. No more Walk 100 Miles Challenge, just the Walk 30 Days thing. But you know what? It's not working. I bought that bottle. It had the increments on it from Natural Life. That worked for a little while. So what I did was I put some juice in here. Just like 2 splashes of juice, because I got to drink something. And not only was I not drinking water, I wasn't drinking anything. I was having coffee. And coffee dehydrates you. So if it's not working for you, make a change. Quit trying to do the same thing, expecting different results. Yes. So if your routine is not working for you, do something else. My cleaning routine. Fly ready don't work for me because I'm a nonconformist. So I want to do my own thing. So, and I'm going over my list here, and I realized I forgot something on my list. So I'm going to add that. So I have 22. I have a bonus thing, which should have been, the bite your tongue should have been the bonus thing. So I have a bonus thing, and so, which has helped me tremendously this year. So I started using my pill sorter. So that's why I tell you I love my subbies. By prompting from one of you, Ginger. Thank you, Ginger. So Ginger prompted me to use my pill sorter again, because I was just taking my pills randomly, my supplements. And since doing that, I take my supplements on a more regular basis. And I do sometimes miss them, because I have to take them 4 hours from my thyroid pills, because it has iron in it, and you can't take it without it anyway. So sometimes I set my phone. Anyway, sometimes it happens. But I take it on a more regular basis, and it's making a huge difference. I'm sure that's why I'm feeling even better. It's not the main thing, because the main thing was my thyroid meds, but I do need those because Hashimoto's makes me deficient in those vitamins. I'm very low, and a multivitamin doesn't do it justice. I have to have mega amounts of vitamin D and iron, and yeah, I can't just take a multivitamin. Anyway, thank you. See, you guys, thank you, Ginger, for that. That was a major thing that happened this year. Okay, so the quote, I just saw it like yesterday or the day before. I think I posted it on Instagram. So, the quote goes, we spend, I'm not going to say exactly, I'll put it here somewhere. We spend all of January walking through our house, room by room, looking at all the cracks and stuff and making a list of how to improve it. And maybe we should do the same thing with our lives to see where our potential is. So that's my second word. So my first word is patience, and my second word is potential. I need to see where my potential is. Because what did I say before? That's it. My potential is more than that. I'm more than that. I can do more. This is not it. I'm not done. I'm doing more. I'm just going to do more. So what is your potential? Think about that. Stop looking at your flaws and look at your potential. That's what I'm going to do. Write down what you did do and not what you didn't do. All right, guys, that's it. This is going to be a long video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want to thank you. Subbies, love you, guys. You have held me together all these years. You kept me going, and even so much that when I've been cooking lately, I feel like I'm on fast forward cooking because I got the camera on or something. Even when the camera's not on, like I got it on time lapse, and I get my dinner done like that. I need to do a series on that, fast forward cooking or something. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. I am making dinner fast because I don't like to cook, although I am starting to like to cook now because my kitchen's clean. My house is clean. I don't like to do that. So anyway, so everyone has some potential. So think about that instead of looking at all your flaws, and don't be thinking about what you didn't do last year. Think about what you did do, even those small things. I know everyone can do the cook more and eat out less thing for sure. So that's 2 things. Got you started there. Go look at what my list is. I'll put the link down below, and then print out both of those other ones and write down your list for this past year and have a new one started for this next year. And love you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm going to leave you with something I've been wanting to say and I keep forgetting. It was something my mom used to say. She used to say, I love you oodles and oodles and bunches. So that's it, guys. Until next time. Enjoy your day.
Your sorrows let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes.